Hello, everybody. So today we are at Orchids International School, Banerghatta Road. This school is just off the Banerghatta Road. It's a CBSE school, nursery to grade 8. Before we get into our detailed review of the school, have a quick look at the basic stats. Okay, let's talk about the type of school. Well, we like to classify Orchids International School into new age and mainstream categories. Now, why new age? Why not new age? Like every single thing that the school does is new age. Like they have coding, robotics, coding from almost, grade 1, where they learn small, scratch related coding, and then they go to grade 8 doing Python, doing robotics with Python. They have, DIY labs. They have, all these QR codes for cleaning and for getting their, technical issues sorted. I mean, everything about the school is super, super digitized. So, completely a new age school. We usually classify the schools either into mainstream or as niche schools. Niche schools meaning if it's like a sports school or maybe an arts school. So this is none of such. It's they have 90 plus schools. It's totally mainstream. So this gets classified OISBG gets classified into our new age and mainstream category. Let's talk about fees, the most important part. Well, when it starts with pre-primary, the fees is 1 lakh, and for primary it goes up to 115, 1 lakh 15, and for secondary it goes up to 1 lakh 40. Well, we would like to put our, in our categories, we would like to put Orchids International in our high value school category. I mean, why not? They have everything sorted for you, for the amount that you're paying. They have everything sorted for you, and they're on par with the other schools in this locality as well. Whether it is sports areas like swimming pool, basketball, football, skating, play areas. They have all these DIY labs, they're super premium labs, science labs. Then they have, their libraries. You have it all. Transportation. They have a stargazing night. They have taekwondo classes. So it's like a really good mix of what you get at the school, and also on a 2-acre plot. So you have it all. It's all like given to you in a highly value package. So I think this comes under our high value school. Talk about the goal, right? So the goal is to ensure that these little tiny tots, they have, their interests figured out at a very young age. Interest figured out meaning, understand, have an opinion about, what they want to do when they grow up. And how do they do it? Through exposure. Now, exposure meaning what all? So they have these DIY labs. What is a DIY lab? That's a very, millennial term, right? That's trending these days. So they just have, these planks and plywoods that are given to them, and then they just create their own engineer, their own ideas. Like maybe they make like a light stand, or they make, DIY art and crafts. Like it starts with art and crafts, but then it goes way much deeper into 3D printing. They do a lot of, new age stuff. So that kind of exposure, 3D printing when you're in school, that's what new age schools these days do, Second, we talk about the kind of coding and, robotics classes that they have. The school is everything about building their interest. When you have exposure, right, when you're a little kid, then you automatically know what all you want to do, when you want to grow up. And then, majorly try and focus as much as possible into, giving them hands-on experience. They have these interactive kits that they use in the school for all different kinds of stuff. In fact, the 4 subjects are taught, using interactive kits. So, when you do a lot of stuff hands-on, then you tend to already have an opinion about what you do. And they also validate, your interest with respect to competitions and other stuff. And then, you also have like hobby classes. So this is the deal. So they ensure that you get as much as exposure with, all these kind of extracurricular activities, these DIY labs, these interactive kits, etc. And then you get to choose your hobby classes, like a dedicated class where you do what you want to do, whatever you like out of all of these exposures, what is that you'd like to pursue? Sounds like a great idea to build an interest, right? So I think that's their goal, to build interest at a very young age, to have an opinion. Such a neglected thing, but super important. Let's talk about the USP of this thing. Then when it comes to parents, right, there's just one thing every parents want, and that is, a mix of both study and play, right? Especially in the formative years until say grade 6 or grade 7, you want the kid to have a mix of both. And then of course more orient them more towards study. And I think that's what Orchids, does. When I was talking to the principal, I thought, they do a very good job with that. When it comes to academics, as I already told you, that they have a very experience-based learning, especially with these interactive kits. So this is basically a kit, and they teach all their core concepts like math, science, with all these additions, let's say subtraction, all of this to get hands-on, and so that you can learn these concepts really fast. You don't have to really keep them in your mind like how we did when we were kids. When it comes to play, I mean, so much more to do here. This is a horticulture, club that they have. So many interesting plants here. They have tomatoes, that they're growing. I mean, the whole idea is when it comes to play, they have, a curriculum. Like many other schools, they do have like a curriculum for their extracurricular activities, which are plenty. They have, Saturday clubs. They have, theater. They have, they just have so much going around in the school, just like this horticulture club. So it's just a really good mix and blend of everything possible. Other than that, they even have such really good sports arenas. So I think if you want to mix and blend, the school is really good at doing just that. Okay, let's talk about pre-primary. So they have nursery, K1 and K2, right? So these are the three levels. When it comes to nursery, of course, they have like 2 teachers for every 20 students in the class, and thereafter for the rest, they have like a single dedicated teacher who's there in the class. For pre-primary, I think, when it comes to, again, their biggest plus points are their interactive kits. So they have interactive kits for literacy, numeracy, EVS, and they even have it for arts and crafts. Of course, arts and crafts definitely has to have an interactive kit. Other than that, they actually even have a DIV book. So, whatever concept you have, let's say you're trying to get a word from ch or something like that, all of these small concepts that are taught to these tiny tots are all, put in a story format so that it's very easy for them to understand, And also the other thing about pre-primary, they love dancing. So they have a dedicated dance club. And they even have like public speaking, where they what they do is they pick a picture and then they talk about what they see in the picture. Really great way to start them to bring that confidence, that public speaking skills. They also have a dedicated period to reading. So a lot of it going on in the pre-primary. Okay, so for parents who are looking at putting their kids into the primary, meaning grade 1 to grade 5, what does Orchids actually have? Now, when it comes to interactive kits, they go a little higher. They have like math, robotics, and art and crafts interactive kits that they deal with. They have a lot with performing arts actually. They have dance, music, theater, of course. They also have visual arts, which is like, drawing human figures, like, understanding the proportion and everything. They also have coding that starts from grade 1, wherein they start learning Scratch coding. And then when it goes a little deep, we get into even, they also have coding starting from grade 1, where they teach Scratch coding. They have DIY classes. Now, DIY classes is the most unique thing about Orchids, and it starts from grade 1, wherein They learn how to engineer stuff. They get into hardcore working of working with plywoods and doing all these like sanding and drilling and all of those things. And grade 8 people are doing 3D modeling, which we'll discuss later. But DIY classes and coding DIY classes, and then it comes to coach program that they have. So SOACH is basically this program where they have counselors who sit and discuss weekly once. They discuss about ongoing issues, everyday issues like behavioral issues that kids have. It could be safe touch, bad touch, good touch. It could be about what do you call that? Like everyday mobile overviewing and those kind of social media problems that grade 1 to 5 definitely have also these days. So a lot of things happening in the primary section as well. So if you're looking at putting your kids into the higher grades, enrolling them to higher grades, 6 and above, they have some interesting stuff there as well. Public speaking now takes to the next level where they actually present, like about countries, let's say about New York, Europe, etc. To talk about countries in their public speaking, and then the interactive kits now include science related stuff as well for experiments and concepts. They have OTFP, which is their career foundational program, which is where everybody is talking about. OTFP basically is like soft training towards these competitive exams. So their idea is to ensure that the kids during their time at the school, during school hours, they are training for competitive exams to take further, and that's how they kind of shift focus from 6 onwards. And they also have coding, and coding now from scratch gets to Python because they need to sometimes integrate it with their robotics as well. So a lot of interesting stuff happening here. All right, let's talk about 3 things positive about Orchids. First, definitely has to be extracurricular activities, and every single parent just talks about the extracurricular activities. Also, a thing that I forgot to mention is their Saturday clubs. So this is something super interesting that every weekend, the kids choose to pick something interesting that they want to work on. So they have multiple clubs. They can do filmmaking. Yeah, they write scripts, they edit, and they even showcase it on their website. Or it could be videography, photography, a lot of things that the kids genuinely find interesting. That's what the Saturday clubs are all about. Giving you some more details here. Other than that, the second most positive thing that I saw was in the past 1 year there have been no negative reviews about the school. That's a huge thing to maintain. And the third definitely has to be the way they talk about the fees. For a school, being so transparent about the fees that it's actually up on their website. You can just figure out what they have on their website. There's no donation. There are no entrance exams. They're just super transparent about how they want to welcome their kids. These are really good positives for this school. Well, about the negatives, I think one common thing that I saw many parents talking about was the CBSE affiliation. And when I talked to the principal, yes, they do not have a CBSE affiliation as yet. So therefore, they have only classes until grade 8, and they have their CBSE affiliation. They are qualified and everything, and then it's underway. So it's going to come really soon. So that's the affirmation that they have given from their side. All right, it's verdict time. Okay. Well, I personally really like this school, especially the DIY labs. It's such a unique concept, that whatever they get to do in the labs, whether it's robotics and other coding labs, they're also really good. Especially even the interactive kids, I really love them. I got to do some hands-on as well, so I really loved it. So parents, as I always say, there's always a perfect fit school for your kid. All you need to do is understand what kind of a school that they want to get into, what are their interests, and what kind of focus do they want to be. Here, I think there's like a whole all-round development. at least until grade 6, and then very focused towards preparing them for future exams and things like that. So this school is has a really good blend, even in terms of its fee structure, even in terms of transportation, in terms of security, having total CCTV cameras in every single classroom, with people monitoring those classrooms, whether it is having a Wi-Fi enabled campus, whether it is completely green campus like this. I think it has a really good blend of what you want to have, in a school for your kids. So this is my verdict. But you have to come down to to see it, to believe it. So that is Orchid International School, Banerghatta, for you guys. Thank you so much.